Good morning, Van Cleve High School. Welcome to WVHS. My name is Wade Taliansich.
My name is Chase LaRue. Do you know what we're going to be talking about today, Wade?
No.
What?
Actually, I do. And we're covering some great subjects. We've got some news, we've got the weather, we've got sports, and a lot of other cool things.
That's completely correct, but first we're going to go to the morning announcements with Austin Parker.
Hey Chase, I'm Austin here to tell you everything that's going on in the Cleve. Want to see Paris, Italy, Switzerland, and Germany? I do. It's last call to travel with Miss Kill. So if you're interested, a parent meeting will be held September 18th at 5:30 in room 211. Homecoming is soon, and we are ready to live the Bulldog dream. If you want to ride on a float, make sure to get a permission slip and pay the $5 fee. Also, if your date does not attend VHS, do not forget the outside date contracts are due by September 24th. Homecoming Spirit Days have been announced. Monday is Pajama Day, so wear your onesies and crazy slippers. Tuesday is the stuff dreams are made of, like fairy tale characters, superheroes, and movie characters. Wednesday is Tourist Day. You can wear a fanny pack with socks and sandals. Thursday is your dream job or occupation. You can wear scrubs, a suit, or even a flight suit. Friday is Blue and White Day, so bring all your Bulldog gear. Do not forget if you're interested in presenting the student message at a home football game to see Mr. Ladner. Now you are caught up with Keeping Up with the Cleve. Back to you.
Thanks, Austin. Speaking of homecoming, what Disney princess are you going to dress up for Tuesday's theme?
I was thinking Princess Leia, not sure. Maybe Queen Elizabeth I.
Chase, I think that's a different thing.
You might be right, but now is not the time to think about cosplay. It's time for weather with Robbie.
I'm not sure who Robbie is, but I'm the weatherman. The weather will remain partly cloudy in the low 80s with a slight chance of rain in this Tuesday. And as we're going into Wednesday, it will start off in the high 70s, but throughout the day, temperatures will continue to rise into the high 80s. Once again, it'll be partly cloudy, but not sunny. Why can't it just be completely clear just one day this week? Going into Thursday, it will be rainy with temperatures staying in the mid-80s, just your average, southern Mississippi weather. Expect spooky thunderstorms with temperatures going into the 90s, so I recommend you stay inside, curled up in a blanket in front of a fan, unless you are going to the football game, then knock yourselves out in that crazy weather. Saturday, finally a calm way to end the week. Those of you who love the great outdoors can finally go out and enjoy yourselves with temperatures in the low 90s with clear skies. However, those who can't handle the heat, such as myself, I think you should probably just stay inside. That's all for the weather. Back to you, Chase.
Thanks, Robbie. Wade, do you know what a special segment is next?
I actually do this time, and it's time for our Dream Maker of the Week.
That's right, and our interviewers are Hannah and Logan, ask a spectacular individual some great questions.
So without further ado, let's present our Dream Maker for this broadcast.
You've been chosen for Dream Maker of the Week. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very honored to be Dream Maker of the Week. Just in our vision for the school and our heart for the school, to make our school the greatest high school in the world. It means that I'm having an impact on people, and that's my whole hope and dream as a principal, is to have a positive impact on faculty members, students, the community, and make our community a better place.
How do you inspire the children?
I think one of the things is loving people and caring about them, worrying about not just test scores and things like that, but worrying about the emotional part of it, what each person's going through in their life every day, that you care about people's hearts, and you want it to be an exciting place where people want to be. To me, a place where dreams comes true is more like Disney World than a prison. So we want it to be an atmosphere where people are excited to be here and happy. You still have to do the business of what we do. We still have to do teaching. We still have to do curriculum. Students still have to go to class. We still got to follow those rules that, the outside world gives us, but we can also enjoy it while we're doing it.
What is the Dream Maker program?
The Dream Maker is looking at individuals and adults in our school that are working to make sure that every one of our students' needs are met, that they're moving toward their goal of walking across the stage on that May night in the Coliseum, on that night that we celebrate the graduation of all those years of going to school. But the Dream Maker is making sure that every student is getting an opportunity to achieve their dreams.
What is your end goal as the principal as well as the Dream Maker?
Okay, that's kind of a tough question because there's a lot of goals. It's like I guess probably the first goal is that every student graduates, that every student has a life-changing experience at Van Cleve High School, to where they cry when they walk across the stage on that night when they graduate, because we've been a family, we've been a place of together, that they're excited about being here, but they're sad that they're having to leave. But there's a closeness, that we are the world's greatest high school, not just in test scores. You know, we definitely want to be the #1 school in the state of Mississippi in test scores, but also in scholarships, ACT scores. We want to have the most students that we can in the 30-point club. And it's not just about 30-point club, but it's about every student that wants to go to college, able to go to college financially, you know, whether we're doing grants, scholarships, whatever we're doing there. But we get so caught up in the college thing that we miss out. There's students that have gifts as far as trades and things like that, and the world needs them also. So everybody, when we talk about achieving your dreams, whether it's being an auto mechanic, whether it's being, controlled process, whatever your dream is, that we're helping people achieve that, and that we become the center of our community, that Van Cleve High School is a place that our community rallies to, that we're the center, that everybody wants to be a part of.
Thank you to Mr. Ladner for being an amazing person and principal.
Next up, we've got some local news with Samson.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Now in local news and also national news, Kaylee Foster is the kicker for the Ocean Springs Greyhounds football team. Last Friday, she was crowned homecoming queen, and shortly after, she kicked the winning field goal, beating the George County Rebels. Congratulations, Kaylee! Now you're queen of the turf and Ocean Springs High School.
Now that we've heard about one of our very own superstars, it's time for a more nationally known story.
Now let's go to Durrell for our national news segment.
Thank you, Wade. At the U.S. Open final Saturday, Serena Williams and the umpire had a heated dispute after he gave her several code violations. Naomi Osaka, Serena's Japanese opponent, then spun out of control and beat Williams. The 23-time Grand Slam champion was hit with fines totaling up to $17,000 for 3 violations. She even slammed her racket down on the ground and said that the umpire was being sexist. So I hit the halls to see what you, the student body, had to say about it.
In my opinion, I feel like Serena was way out of place. I feel like she really just wanted it for extra attention. And, you know, when you play tennis, it gets a little frustrating losing points after points. And I feel like that was her way of taking on stress, was to gather more attention. And she ended up putting a lot of the blame on the umpire. And the umpire was really just doing his job. By technicality, I believe that the umpire was right in every call, because to come out of the tournament unseeded, unranked, and come and win the entire thing is a big thing. And Serena completely disrespected that by stealing the attention.
I think that Serena is an awesome tennis player, but she does have attitude problems, and I think it was right for her to address it, but I don't agree with the way she addressed it, because I think it took away from Naomi Osaka's first Grand Slam tournament, which is like a huge deal for like any tennis player, and it really just took the light away from her. It was upsetting as like a tennis fan and a fan of Serena's.
I think that she should have been more respectful to the umpire. She was just doing his job. And female tennis players are treated less than male tennis players. I do feel bad for our opponent, Naomi Osaka, because nobody's focused on her winning.
Coach once told me that we should be able to win even with 3 bad calls from officials during the game. So while we can't always change how an official is going to respond to what we do during a game, we can always change how and control how we react.
I believe that every player has a right to express their own opinion. As players, they should also show good sportsmanship.
I'm Daryl Cole with your national news from WVHS. Back to you, Wade.
Thanks, Durrell. Chase, we've got some football and volleyball news, and you know what that means.
Oily Top Gun montages featuring us.
No. No, Chase.
But why?
You know what? Never mind. It's time for our sports news with Madison and Kelsey.
Hello, it's Kelsey, a.k.a. the Super 7. And it's Madison coming to you with the Dog Pound.
Our sports section of the news. And roll the crazy clip. Roll it. Just do it.
With the pick and roll, younger flame here in sicko mode.
Man, that clip is crazy.
That's what you need to do on Friday. Maybe we would win more games, Kelsey. You may not know it, but our VHS ladies volleyball team is ranked in first in the state.
That is simply amazing. The Lady Volleyball Bulldogs have been playing rough, tough, and at sometimes down and dirty. Tuesday night, September 11th, 2018, they played our rival team across the river, the East Central Hornets. Now, it's time for our updated stats.
Tuesday, September 11th, 2018, our Lady Volleyball Bulldogs played our rival team across the river, the East Central Hornets. The JV team swept the floor, winning against the EC Hornets. The varsity team swept the floor with a win in 3 sets. The first set score was 25-17. The second set score was 25-12, and the third set score was 25-17.
Those girls have so much heart. Speaking of heart, our football team, currently 2-2, we have been busting our tails to live up to the boys that played before us. Some of our leaders on the field are C.J. Johnson, Jimmy Bates, Austin Tillman, and Zach Overstreet. All these boys give the team hope, faith, and love. This is not the end, and we still make and will make it no matter how hard we have to practice.
I know that the team will pull out this win.
I can't wait. That's all for the Dog Pound. Back to you, fellas.
Thanks, guys. Hearing all our good work makes me proud to be a Bulldog.
You know, me too. And now's the perfect time for our Bulldog shout-out question, where we ask you one random question per week.
You gave some great responses, so let's go to Emily for our shout-out.
If I had the world's attention for 30 seconds, I would say to remember history or you're doomed to repeat it, today being 9/11, and to lighten up, life's not as serious as it always matters. Peace out.
My name is Betty Moore, and if I had the world to myself all for 30 seconds, what I would say is probably I'm tired of paying for stuff, and that I want to get stuff for free all the time, and I don't think we should have to pay money for anything.
Thanks, Emily. What would you say to the world if you only had 30 seconds?
I would probably let everyone know how overrated Twinkies are.
Oh, that's really profound.
Yes, but again, now is not the time. As a way to finish this broadcast, our friend Garrett found a trending video for your entertainment.
Yes, and this week, it's a cat.
Well, that was something.
It sure was, and that's going to be it for this week's broadcast of WVHS.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to dream big, Van Cleve High School.